saying my settings were off. So that's why I'm 9 minutes late. So hopefully everything is good. I should be online on every area. Hopefully. It looks like Twitch is good. Looks like YouTube is sort of good. Let's duplicate that. Carl, don't. Not now. Oh wait, I'm supposed to show Carl in the beginning of the video because that's supposed to give me good luck. It looks like AMC is starting to make a little bit of a turn, but not enough. But yeah, let me just do some things real quick just to see what's happening with the actual live, because I don't know. Got 56 people in here. Thank you, DT, for sending a super chat already. I really appreciate that a lot. I don't know what that noise is, but it's probably some sort of subscribe or something. I'll show Carl in a little bit. Let me just figure out the details here. I don't know where they went. Sorry guys, just bear with me. Bear with me just a little bit. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. That's fine. All right, so we got 83 people in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Green day today. It doesn't really look like the most green day. It looks like, you know, we're pretty much going on sale here. That's why I decided to call it, I think, Black Friday deals or something. I read somewhere that the COO is resigning for GameStop. I didn't read that. But it would be good because they do need a change. So that's obviously not a bad thing. I think hiring new people is definitely good. Fresh out of dip money between SOS and this stock. Yeah, I haven't even checked to see if my money cleared today because I just released a new video on ZOM, which I didn't get any free stocks. So then it's totally reliant on the money that's clearing, which it didn't clear. Don't know why it didn't clear. It's been 5 days. This makes no sense whatsoever. So Weebull just takes forever to clear stocks. It's crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. I did upload a new video today on my YouTube Shorts channel. So if you're interested in that, please go check it out. I will put I talked about Zomedica, but I wanted to just do the YouTube Shorts channel as a separate link. So here you guys go. Pin that message. So if you guys want to subscribe to my new YouTube Shorts channel, make sure you check out the pinned message there. It should be pinned in a couple of seconds. There we go. All right, so we have 141 people in here, 54 likes. Continue to hit that like button. Would love to see it. Half of what the concurrent viewers are. But I think we're gonna have a pretty red day from what it looks like. But let's show Carl, because Carl's supposed to be good luck. Carl, where you at? Carl. I don't know where he is. I don't know where he is. What's up, Harry? What's your fastest 40? A 4.5. And that was in my heyday. What the fuck was that jump in GME post market? See, this is the thing about GME, AMC. Well, about a lot of stocks actually. They like to do these stop hunts to where they look for different limit orders and stop losses, all of these things in order to sell out people from their positions. But I don't know what the large jumps that you would see. I know there's some that see like a solid green candlestick and take a screenshot of it. And I really don't know what those end up being, if that's a part of the stop hunt there. But I have seen a couple of days to where it fluctuates. You'll see it go up to where the original price is and then back down to like break even, where the new price is, back down to break even. It'll keep fluctuating back and forth, and it makes no sense to me whatsoever. But some sort of I don't think it's manipulation. I just think it's like errors in the system, the way that it's reading it. Neon Dion Perry. I installed the WebView beta and switched to it. For Weebull? Weebull Ameritrade down for me at the moment. It seems to be good for me. Yeah, it seems to be good for me. The time is updating at the bottom of the screen. I don't know if you could see that, but the time is updating at the bottom of the screen, so it's not an issue for me. It's updated. And if you've seen my YouTube short video on AMC, I talked about what could have happened today, and it's pretty much coming true so far. I talked about the fact that this does look like a normal stock for a second. You look at exactly what it's doing. I understand that you do have these pump and dumps. That's not a little bit normal. But if you just take that out a little bit and you actually have this movement, it's coming back to the 200 EMA, actually breaking above it, doing a little bit of a break, and then coming back to the 200 EMA. So I don't expect it to break past the 200 EMA as it goes up. I expect it to continue to probably move a little bit down. It is looking like we're seeing an increase in the percentage, I guess, if you look at it that way. So we might not see it hit that 200 EMA. We didn't see it hit 200 EMA here, but we could be getting a nice discount on the price. The only thing is that my money still hasn't cleared for some reason, even though in my bank account 3 days ago it cleared, but Weebull still hasn't cleared it. So I'm noticing that that's a problem with Weebull. If you want to get money in really fast, it takes a while for it to actually clear. For Fidelity, I've never had that issue. I've had it clear in 1 day for Fidelity. That's the only issue that I could see with Weebull for the most part. Android users are experiencing many app crashes, including Weebull. That is why people complain about Weebull not working on mobile devices. I didn't know that. I hardly use it on my mobile unless, if I'm posting on my Discord group. Also, if you want to join the Discord group, the link's in the description. But if I'm posting on my Discord group and posting a screenshot, I'll go into Weebull and take a screenshot of my account and all those things. But I didn't know that people were having issues with that. I have an Android. I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 10. But yeah, the hedges are so dumb. They should have left it at 15 for a bit. A ton of paper hands would have exited. Yeah, 100% true. All of these numbers that are 5, 10s, you would have a lot of people that do exit, and I'm 100% agreeing with you, because that's where my profit targets is around those even numbers. I really don't like to set it at something like 17 or 18. Sometimes I will. A lot of times I will if I'm doing just $1 gain or $2 gain, but that's where mine is mine is at 20. And then to be able to take that profit, see that bounce back, hopefully to the same thing that we could see in this magnitude. But what I want to do is take that all of that money, or most of the money, put it into Weebull, and then I can invest that. But yeah, where's Carl? Carl, not you, Daisy. Here, come here. Not you, Daisy. Here is Carl. Wait. You can't be angry. You can't be angry. Not when I'm petting you. So here's Carl. I need to show him because he's good luck. He's a lot of good luck for everybody. Yes, I have 2 cats. I have Carl and Daisy. But Carl is the nice one. Daisy doesn't like when I hold her or touch her. She's one of those cats. But Carl is not acting nice today either. Here you go. All right, so we should have good luck today. We should have really good luck today. Uh, 263 viewers. We have 800 and wait, not 800. We have 86 likes. I wish we had 800 likes, but we can't because we only have 200 viewers. If you could get that to 100, that would be amazing. Say hello to Daisy. Hey, Daisy. DT says hello. Carl telling you that AMC is not a dead cat. Yes, that's exactly what he's telling me. Feeling like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers with Carl. You locked the food door. Carl is pissed. Yeah, he's pretty upset. They were upset this morning. Um, but yeah, today's movement, I mean, is obviously depressing. I see a lot of people in the Discord group that may basically talk about the fact that it's been dropping significantly and also giving people hope as well. So I like seeing that. I like seeing people, with positive attitudes break things down that way. So your thoughts on GME earnings after market close? Will it make the price increase tomorrow? 200, therefore, should we buy today? The price is less. See, the thing is that fundamentals, a lot of the things that we look at in the past is not going to be something that really affects exactly what we're doing right now, because this is fueled by a lot more than just earnings. Yes, you could see a very slight bump with any type of earnings or any type of news, but it's not going to be something that affects the overall push of it. So let's say we can see a slight bump in the good, but if they're manipulating it, then it's going to continue to drop down. If we're seeing them continue to short it, then it's going to continue to drop down. So we can't expect to see anything based on, what the norm is, because this is the new norm for these positions. It's the fact that they're going to manipulate it. We're going to buy it up as they manipulate it, and then we're going to see that stock price increase. It's going to be a bumpy ride, and we're going to continue to go up and down. And I'm going to see this with AMC, GME, with costs, with anything that's heavily shorted. And that's just the way it's going to go, especially with a down market. And I don't know if they're in control of crashing this market at all, but especially with a down market. A down market, we're going to see the hedge funds take more advantage of, manipulating things, shorting as much as they can in order to push the stock price down more. Because I would imagine that with just a down market, AMC would probably be somewhere close to break even or flat, because a lot of people are holding. They're not looking to buy, but they are holding. They're not looking to sell either. Right now, they are looking to sell. So this is a combination of people getting scared, selling. It's a combination of the hedge funds shorting the position, and just also a down market. So if people are getting scared for all of these different things, then it could continue to push these markets down. So hopefully we can see people buy these discounts and go from there. But I don't think earnings will be a huge impact to what the stock price actually is. Maybe in the future, but right now, earnings don't mean anything. Um, Earnings don't mean anything. A lot of news also doesn't mean as much unless it's like groundbreaking news. Like GameStop has completely did like an overhaul of their executive team, or something like that. If they did that, then that's where you're going to have a new business plan, a new business model, and you'll be able to grow from there with basically taking over another market. Still being in the gaming industry, but taking over another market. Yes, SSR is triggered for today. Is it triggered for GME as well? I didn't see if they dropped down enough yesterday. Over to 205. Yes. No, isn't that right above? Not 10%. Oh wait, that was from the day before. The day before closed it. No, I don't think they are. But AMC definitely triggered the SSR. I'm stressing too much, exiting at $14 or $15. I understand. People get stressed out, especially when it does end up going up and you have a lot riding on it. When you have like thousands of dollars riding on it, it's definitely something that's hard to take in. Um, hey Matthew, would it be a bad idea to sell AMC at the open and then hop back in at lower prices later today? I mean, the thing is that you never know what's going to happen today. So with this, I've seen it go down to 5%, recover back to break even, and then increase throughout the day. So this is the point to where you could sell, and then it could end up going against you in the wrong direction. And I don't want that to happen in any way, especially being at these low of prices. If you were going to sell, it would have been at that higher price, to where it looks like it's resisting at $14 multiple times. And that's where you would know that it was coming down. The only reason I didn't do that, and I normally do, is because one, fear of missing out, and two, I'm just ready to hold on and without doing all of this ins and outs. I would have probably made somewhere in the range of maybe $45,000 by now, and then holding on for basically another good amount. If it was overall me going, investing in at the lows, selling out at the highs, if I would have done that, I could have made a lot more money. I mean, a lot more money. I would have been watching this the whole entire time, and being able to get in, at $7, or get in at whatever dollars. I got in at 12 in the beginning, going back up to 12, going back up to 11 or whatever it is, because I did average down. And then end up selling at 12, making a good $4,000 from that, and then have it go back down to 7, invest somewhere at $7 or $8, or wherever it actually gets in at, wherever it reverses from. Then it goes up to 12 again, get out, put all my money back in there, and then ends up going to 14, get out, going back down to 11, and then put all my money back in there. It would have been huge. But the thing is I don't want to do that, because people don't like, in this community, people don't like when you're going against the grain, really. If you are buying at the lows and selling at the highs, and you continue to do that off and on, you're day trading, you're part of the problem. That's what they're saying. But I think it's a small piece, but you can't really convince everybody else. The only thing is that it just makes it tough to be able to predict that stuff, especially now as it's starting to get closer and closer to basically like launch date, to where we will take off very quickly. So you never know what could happen, especially in a day like this. You see it going from 8% down to 6%, now down to 5%. It could be completely reversing as we see it before our eyes, right? Same thing with AMC or GME. You see that making a move on the positive side. Look at that. Now, that wasn't a huge negative that it had. It took a while to get back green, but we're starting to see things come back to life here. I can't day trade, little capital. That's not true. It's just you can day trade. It's just the fact that you're going to gain a lot less. Um, and you will only be able to trade 3 times in one day, or sorry, in 1 week. Morning, bro. He was delisted. Has some shares. I get reimbursed. I'm on Robinhood. I don't know. I don't think so. When a security gets delisted, it ceases to trade on a major exchange. That said, technically, the holding of an investor is inactive, and he can still trade in the security provided there are willing buyers. However, in reality, the ownership right of the security becomes worthless. Okay, so technically you still own it and you can still trade it as long as there's a buyer willing to buy it, but apparently it's worthless. So you have to find somebody to buy it. I don't know how you do that. I guess you can still sell it somewhere, but I don't know where that is. I had a dream that GameStop was at $767 per share. I don't usually have dreams. You don't usually have dreams? Like, you mean at night, or you mean you just don't like, you don't dream about things? I mean, I know I have dreams. I know it ends up being weird when I remember those dreams. I've had a ton of dreams to where, you know, I don't know, you make $1 billion or something. What you do with that $1 billion? Don't remember the dream fully, but you know. What's today's expectation? Missed the start. So for what we're seeing with AMC, GME, and a lot of other positions, actually, they're starting to reverse field and go on the positive side. So I understand AMC has a long road ahead of them. I believe they were down like 8% at one point, then down 6%, now down 5%. So they're starting to make their way back. We might end up seeing a pretty decent day here if they do get back to break even or close to it, because then we might end up seeing that increase of the day. Even though it does look like a down market, it might be a complete reversal. For ZOM, we're seeing that below $2, which I'm really excited about. If you haven't seen my video, check out my new YouTube Shorts channel. It's pinned to the comment section, so if you are interested in that, it's also in the description if you're down there. But both AMC and GME look like they're starting to reverse a little bit. GME really was only down, I think, 2% or so at most, and or maybe even less than that. And now it's in the green. So hopefully we can see that stay where it is or break even, and you see that AMC now just dropped below 5%. So we're going in the right direction. We are going in the right direction. Just because we see a down pre-market doesn't mean that the actual market is going to be down as well. That could still be a I don't know, combination of what happened yesterday and the after hours market, and it's bleeding into the pre-market, and the open will be something completely different. New buyers, new people, or same people with new money. But right now it looks like we're kind of in the recovery stage for a lot of the positions here. Good time to get in on ZOM. I think it's going to be really good. What I'm seeing here is that, let's look at ZOM. What I'm seeing here is that we could possibly see continuation of these lows if it is going to be a low day, and get to a point to where it resists at, you know, maybe 190 or 180 or 166, or down here 162. We could see it at 140, but it's probably going to take some time to get to that point if it does. But I want to see it at these lows so I can get in and be comfortable with my buy and know that I am in at the absolute low where it is, you know. So I think this is definitely interesting, and it looks like it may be a buy today. I just wish that my money cleared today, and it might still clear. Maybe it takes a while, and it'll clear towards the end of the day or something. Are they still moving? TKAT. I did check them yesterday. I don't know. This movement just seems like very pumpish. Um, so this, I mean, you're chasing it at this point. I can't. I said it yesterday. You're chasing it at this point. I thought they were still moving. Maybe they were at like 100 or something, but they're back down to 49. They did jump up to 63. The movement, yes, is crazy, but um, it's down to a lower price, and you might see that end up decreasing. Maybe you'll see that continue to increase, but I think at this point you're just chasing it. I can't do that. So let me go back to popular positions. You can see we're getting closer to that 4% mark. Hopefully we can break 4%, get to 3%, get above $12. But you know where we're sitting at, $12.49. That's a really low compared to where we were. You know, at $14, almost at $15 at one point. Where was it? $14.87, and a couple of times at $14.50. It looks like it bounces back a number of times, but we are seeing some really good positive movement. Let's continue to see that up. We want to see this bounce off of this 200 EMA or bounce off of close to the 200 EMA, and then we'll be good. I got it at 28. I think you should probably get out at where it is now if you're talking about TKAT. COVID really has amplified the worst in humanity. Yeah, yes, I would agree. I forgot to clock in yesterday, and I'm gonna clock in today. Let me do this real quick. If you guys want to join the Discord group, the link is in the description. Also, if you want to join or subscribe to my new YouTube Shorts channel, definitely do so. It really helps out, especially with the growth. I would love to get that to 1,000 subscribers and grow pretty fast there. If you guys are looking to help me out and looking for quick stock updates, it's going to be like less than a minute, then you'll get them there. Let's see, let's go to, also if you guys want 2 free stocks with Weebull, make sure you hit that link in the description and you'll get 2 free stocks if you sign up and deposit $100. Anything else? Did I forget yesterday? I did forget yesterday. That's not going to be good. That's not going to be good. Here we go. We'll wait till the party. Okay, so we have 597 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It does help out the channel a lot. Let's see, GME green in the pre-market, yay, 78% or 0.78%. Yeah, it's good to be able to see that reversal, right? Because they were, I believe, down 2%. And now you're seeing some positive movement here, and that's what we need to continue to see. It is early in the pre-market. We still do have about 2 hours. So I'm expecting all of this to completely reverse. How it's moving, I expect all of this to completely reverse. Hopefully not ZOM. I want ZOM to continue to drop down so I can get in, because I'm not in it. But like I said, I don't have money that cleared here. So hopefully that is a good deal. All right, well, it looks like I need to deposit some more money. How much of that? I'll take out 11,000. All right, let me quickly do something here. You might see a solid screen just because I want to make a quick deposit. No, 11,000. No, take out 11,000. Yeah, I'll deposit 11,000. Actually, you know what? Let it just be 10. Go back. Previous step. Okay. Boom. All right. So whenever that money clears, and I'll have that to trade off of. Why ain't I talking about AMC? I was trying to deposit some money. Sorry. I am talking about AMC. 85K buys lined up for level 2 for AMC. A total of 85K? Oh wait, I was gonna say I'm in the wrong area. Doesn't look like it's that high right now. I mean, I'm seeing it like 12K total. You're very right. I'll buy back if it's low 11s. Yeah, I would love to see it, you know, get back to these marks so that I can end up buying some more. I would like to see it below my cost average. I don't want to average up. I want to continue to average down. For the most part, everybody wants to average down. Same thing with GME. I would love to be able to average down there because for me, I'm holding at 240. I have 2 shares at 240. But this is the sole reason why I invested only 2 shares, because I knew it was going to have a little bit of a pullback. Yes, I said Black Friday deals because we're looking to get a lower price. I thought it was funny, at least. I'm not a comedian though, just putting that out there. There's one viewer over on Twitch. Thank you for watching over on Twitch. I haven't posted anything on TikTok. Let's put something up on TikTok. Why not? Because why not? And GameStop. Maybe that'll get some people in here. All right. GME CEO resigning before earnings call. That's good. Let's replace him with somebody new. They know that's the reason why you would have people resign, right? Well, the reason why you would have, you know, COOs resign, especially after you know they're going to have some sort of you know, change up of their business plan, is probably because they don't agree with where they're going. They don't have experience in where they're going, so resign is the only option. Hey, we want you to resign. We're actually going to replace you, but we want you to resign. That's going to be basically the instance there. So I feel like it's more of a forced resign than anything. In a lot of cases, in a lot of businesses that I've seen, and I'm not, you know what, a lot of businesses that I've seen, you're going to see that people are forced to resign, especially at those executive, positions. So I would imagine it's more of a forced resign than anything. It's because they're going to change their overall strategy, their overall business plan, and it's something that somebody else has a better experience with. Up how? Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Good for you, Carl Butler. What is a good price to buy in ZOM? I'm thinking that if we continue to see this downward movement, anything below, I think $2 is not bad, because you can get a pretty decent increase. I think you can see it hit these levels of $2.14, $2.26. I think we're going to see some positive movement. It's just going to take some time with the full implementation of Trueforma. So I would like to see them drop below a certain portion. I would love to see them get down to this mark of 160 or 140, $1.40. I don't think it's going to get down to this point, but it looks like it has multiple touch points at 160 something. So you can get in here, get a decent amount of shares, and end up selling for a good profit, as long as you're holding a number of shares. So yeah, I don't think it's bad. Let me go into Fidelity. I need to deposit some money there too. Oh wait, did I already deposit money there? I think I already did, but it should be cleared, I think. Yes, it is. See, Fidelity clears so fast. I deposited money yesterday in Fidelity, and it cleared today. Like, that's what's crazy. I don't understand. Yeah, it came out of my bank account yesterday. It deposited today. Weebull, it's taking 5 days in order for it to deposit, which is a huge flaw, but their system is really good. So I'll continue to use their system, and everything else is really good as well. It's just depositing money takes forever. You should check out. So looking at this, we are seeing some really good positive movement here. GNUS, for anybody on TikTok that can't really see what's happening here, GNUS has made a bounce off of that $1.40 mark all the way up to $2 at a high of $2.50. So you did see a pretty decent bounce over a number of days. That's a great deal. I do want to see what the history looks like in order to understand. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to look at a larger picture, maybe 100,000 foot view. So it looks like you have slow movement here, with a couple of dips as well, but you have slow movement, slow growth until you had that large spike. And now when you look at it currently, is it being pumped? It doesn't look like it's something that's a pump and dump like this day here, up to or down from $1.60 up to $3.78. But you do see slow movement, and you see that 200 EMA below the 15 moving average. You see that in a larger picture here, a couple of days going across, actually maybe a week, 2 weeks or so. So it looks like great movement, especially since it did pass a previous high. I don't know if it will test these highs though. It might. Did test those highs and broke that high as well, right here. So it looks like it's solidly on an upward moving trajectory, and it's going to continue to increase. It doesn't look like it has any form in stopping anytime soon from what I'm looking at. Hey guys on TikTok, make sure you hit that like button, ask your questions if you have any interest in certain stocks or investing in general, or day trading or swing trading in general. So it looks decent, but we don't know where the growth could go from here. It looks like it's going to continue to grow as you see over these last couple of days. I just hope you don't see this more of a bow, more of a mooning situation there. So yeah. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button, send some likes so that we get more people into the TikTok live. Also, we have 710 people over on YouTube. If you guys are interested, check out my YouTube Shorts channel. If you're subscribed to my channel, subscribe to the YouTube Shorts channel. You need to get that over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in order to be monetized over there. I want to do an experiment on how much you can make on YouTube Shorts. And I think that'll be really good to understand what's the limitation there, because it doesn't take a long time to create YouTube Shorts videos unless you're really breaking things down with a camera, with like maybe, I don't know, an actual camera, not just like your phone camera or a webcam, and doing a little bit of research and things like that. It may take a little bit more time, but it only takes a minute or maybe 3 minutes to film, and then it doesn't take long to edit because it's only a 1-minute video. So I want to see exactly how much you can make from YouTube Shorts. I see that Mr. Beast has a YouTube Shorts channel, but he doesn't release any of his numbers, how much he makes per year. People have to guesstimate. So we have 713 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. We should have 350 likes. And if you want to join the Discord group, the link is in the description. What's your predictions on GME this week? I think that if we see a reversal, which we are starting to see a little bit of a reversal here in the pre-market from that down 2% up to about 1%, up 1%, we could see some positive movement and continue to drive up to 250 if we start seeing positive movement over this week. If we continue to see negative movement, it can get to new lows of like 150 if possible, which could be a new sale for a lot of people. You could buy into those positions and you'll be happy with the amount that you bought into, and I'll do the same. But if we see some positive movement, we can definitely see it break 250 easily. GameStop has been a position that has easily moved 20, 30, 50% in a day, and also has moved 100%. So looking at that, looking at that, I think we could see some really good movement with GameStop. I don't know exactly when and if we will get back up to this $300 mark, $340 mark, but it looks like we had a couple of test points here, so we want to see it break that 280 mark and continue to push past that. So it looks like it tested at 295 in order to push up to 300 multiple times. So we want to see it push past that part, but we also want to see it break past 230. We want to see it break past 250. We want to see those pushes, and we could possibly see those. Jesus loves you, bro. Thank you. I'm glad he does. I try to do the best work I can, Someone said something about Pisces gang. Yes, all day, every day. What's happening today? It looks like we were seeing more negative movement, downward movement today, but it's starting to reverse field a little bit. AMC's hovering around that 4% mark. It was at 8%, so hopefully we can break past $12, and then we could start seeing positive movement throughout the day. Don't think just because we're seeing negative movement in the pre-market that it's going to be negative movement all day. It might not end up being that case. A lot of times it does reverse, and you'll see some positive movement. Sorry, I get stuck reading comments sometimes and then I forget what I was going to say. I'll be looking at ZOM if it goes to 180. So will I. I will be looking at this a lot. I actually was looking to see what I can do because Fidelity is the only one that clears money so quick. Weebull doesn't seem to clear money very quick. You know, I had $2,000 that I put into Weebull, $2,400 that I put into Weebull, deposited into Weebull maybe 5 days ago, including the weekend. So it's taking a while, taking its time. Fidelity, I put $1,000 in yesterday, and it's in there today. And I just put in, Jesus. You know what it's showing for my cost basis over in Fidelity? It's showing my cost basis as $546 because my wash sale cost basis is absolutely ridiculous. That's very interesting. Total gain loss. That's crazy. That's ridiculously high. But obviously, I only have 2 shares in there, so it's going to take a while for it to go back up to what I lost in the first place. Right now, I'm up $4,689 in AMC, hoping to continue to stay on that trajectory, that movement. But for ZOM, I'm definitely looking to get into that, make some moves here, as long as we can get something to clear in here. Can't make any moves with this. I am looking to pull 30 shares out of Rocket as soon as it breaks above $24.51. If it does break above that and I can get some movement there, then I will end up selling 30 shares just to be able to average down and move that price, move that cost basis, continue to move it down. So, all right, there we go. We got 62 subscribers on the YouTube Shorts channel. Thank you guys for hitting that subscribe button. Continue to get that up. I would love to have it at 100 before the end of this stream. That would be amazing. If you guys want more short videos on stocks, different updates, definitely let me know in the comment sections of those videos. Review this stock. Also, basically give me a little bit of detail so that I can do my due diligence, but I also understand where your head is. So if you want some quick stock updates, definitely go over there and subscribe, hit the bell notification. It will be great. I promise you. I will be updating people on a number of positions per day because it's very easy to create those videos as long as I'm able to do the research and you guys do a little bit of your research so I understand where your head is, and we can go from there. YouTube's ticking on TikTok? Yeah, I guess YouTube Shorts is going to be something that's more TikTok format, I guess. I've noticed that I went through a number of videos where it was, very quick, scroll through it just like TikTok, but I like the YouTube algorithm a lot better than what you would get with TikTok. TikTok, you have 20,000 followers and you get no views from it. So it sucks kind of, but I try and push a lot of content on there. It just doesn't do as well. We got two streamers. We got 2 viewers over on Twitch. Let's look at TNXP. Volume is amazing right now. What are your predictions for this stock? Let's look at this. TNXP, you said the volume is amazing right now. It does look like the volume is up a certain time in the day. It looks like it kind of tapers off, and it was only up for a few days, and maybe just one day you've seen it up a lot of volume. in 4-hour marks, 4-hour time increments, you can see that this is at 99 million shares in that 4-hour mark. So seeing this bounce is definitely a good thing. Seeing the 200 EMA underneath the 15 moving average indicates an uptrend. We like to see that, but it does cross over multiple times. Seeing these large bits of movement is good, and seeing the recovery is even better. So seeing it, get up to that point and be able to stop and resist or have these support levels here, and then jump up again is definitely a great deal. When I look at this position, we can look at the 100 or 10,000 foot view. That's kind of the same look. We want to look at the 100,000 foot view. We can see that we were at 51 cents at a low. It did have a few spikes. It looks like it does have a number of spikes during the weeks, during the months. And then seeing that large increase is definitely a great deal. It looks like it's on an upward trajectory, but it may end up keep bouncing, back and forth between, maybe that $1 mark or 90-cent mark, even up to $2.20. You can basically double your money here, but right now it may have been too late unless you see a pullback. It does look like it is on an upward trajectory, but the only thing is that you're creating these new lows as you go up. So I don't like the fact that you are creating some of these newer lows down here. Typically you want to see those being higher lows, and if it is a higher low, then that indicates that it is going to be basically on an upward moving channel. At this point, it looks like it'll be something that goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, and you might be in the middle of it going up at this point. Or you might see a false break and it might end up pulling back down. Then you'll see it jump up to $2.22, resist at that point, and then start to break down again. So I think it's going to be more of a swing trade situation than anything. But it does look pretty good. It's just you need to get in at the right time. But this time, I don't believe is the right time. It's halfway between where your mark would be. So your profit target would be somewhere around that $2.22 mark. It does look like it's flattening out. So you have to see how you can take that. But it does look interesting. I like seeing stocks like that. We have 800 people in here watching. Make sure you get that to 400 likes. I like to see it half of what the concurrent viewers are. That does help out. I think we did have another super chat. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we did. Let's check the. Boom, Jason. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that a lot. I did respond. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate any super chat that comes through. I appreciate any comment that comes through. So thank you everybody for sticking with me and watching. If you guys are interested in watching more of me, check out that pinned comment. Subscribe to the channel. Again, would love to get it to 1,000 subscribers. Press the like button. It's free. Yes, you're right. AMC will trade sideways, then take off. I think you have a point there. I think we could see something to where that does happen. Let's see what AMC is doing right now. They're back up to about 5% decrease today in the pre-market, and GME is going the opposite direction as well. They were up closer to 1% positive, and now they're getting closer to break even at 0.26%. Rocket has done the same thing, going from 1% down to 0.44%. Roblox, I still don't know what to think about Roblox, to tell you the truth. Roblox is just too early. You see this fluctuation between, $79 and $66. We're not seeing the true bottom or the true top until people start to sell off. We're not going to see anything. Where's Carl? Carl's somewhere. He's sleeping, I guess. I don't want to wake him up. I really don't know where he is. I don't know. I don't know where he is. Sorry. You're great. Thank you. What do you think will happen with GME today earnings report? I don't think the earnings report will help. I talked about this earlier. The earnings report is not going to be something that even affects it at all. If there's manipulation, that's going to be a small bump. to, the good, I guess, in any case. But you're going to see, as long as things are met. But it's not going to be something that really affects the overall price too much, because with all of this manipulation, I can say with AMC, GME, anything that's heavily manipulated, I can't say that you can just see a bump based on news. So you can see the best news catalyst in the world. Like, you can see something that really makes the stock pop in any case. And the thing is it won't be affected if hedge funds don't want it to go up. If they're looking to continue if they're looking to continue to decrease that price, they're going to continue to decrease the price. That's what they want to do. So it's not really going to affect it in a big way. But the only thing that can affect it in a big way is if we continue to buy. And obviously, if they start to cover a lot more of their shorts, because they're continuing to short it. And something needs to be done about it, with GME and AMC and cost, and even Rocket. I still believe Rocket is being heavily shorted, which it's just pissing me off that they're that low. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a huge effect to it, in my opinion. You could see a little bump, but I don't think the bump is ever based on news at this point. It's really just based on what people are doing in the market, what we are doing, not based on the news, just based on what we want the stock to do. It's a different ball game here with these positions, that it does not follow fundamentals, does not follow the norm of the stock market. So it's not something we can look at and just say earnings affect this in a big way. No. AMC did not look amazing, earnings wise, but I mean, we still continue to drive that price up. We still continue to move it in multiple directions, not just one direction. Looks like ZOM is actually, I want to see that below 190. That'll be amazing. I want to continue to see that drop down. We have 856 people in here. Hit that like button. We're almost at 400 likes. It's free. Somebody else pointed it out. Earnings report, no matter the gains or losses, is going to act as a reminder that people need to buy more. True. Any type of news does bring GameStop back into somebody's mind. Like, say if they ended up selling GameStop, and now you're like, oh, well, you know what? The earnings report comes out. So let me see what GameStop is looking like. I haven't checked them in a while, so then they get back into it. It creates more interest than anything. I guess maybe it could see a little bit more bump based on that, but not just based on like what the actual earnings report is, like what the gains or losses are. And you said it best there. Matt loved the MP Shorts channel. Thank you. I thought it would be a great idea to be able to break things down in a very short form, and then if people are interested in that on TikTok, I can upload those same videos on TikTok, just so that they can see it, if anybody doesn't have YouTube or doesn't go on YouTube. And I think that would be a great deal to be able to do that, because it's in the same format. So Ray said that Carl is not a dead cat. He's not. I don't know where he is right now. Oh, there he is. Hey, Carl. He's not a dead cat. He's a good cat. He's alive. Alive and kicking. I like him. He's my favorite animal. So paper hand it until it dips? I didn't say that. I mean, it would be amazing if we started manipulating them, which would be very interesting. If we could find a way to basically man up and say, all right, we're all, no, we're not going to do that, because if we were all selling at one point, then it would give them the chance to cover. But I don't know, maybe we could find a way to manipulate them, and it would be amazing to be able to do that, because they're controlling everything. Jason, he responded to me. I responded to Jason. Carl, I don't know about this. I don't know about this, man. We're, I'm moving you down. There we go. You can't jump up here. Not today. I'm getting Carl a tuna stock today. Ban Eek, bro. He's so annoying. Who's Eek? All right. If I see one more thing from you, Eek, I will definitely ban you. I could put you on a timeout. So yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching here, sort of. If people keep on telling me that, though, I will ban you. Carl needs to pick some good stocks. Yes, he does need to pick some good stocks. So I will be asking in the Discord group soon about those stocks for Carl's calls. And if you guys want to join the Discord group, the link is in the description. It does cost $5 to sign up, but it does create a really great group of people, limited group of people, to where you don't have a lot of people that are just spamming or saying weird things, joining and getting out, and all these other things. I don't like that. So it does create a better group of people, and I think it's really good. I love seeing the responses. So yeah. There's a lot going on there. AMC. Jokes in the past when the market is dumping AMC and G. Good. Yeah, true. Okay. Understood. So mad I missed the upstart train. Oh yeah. The way they were moving, yeah. It's tough. A lot of those things end up getting, pushed a lot. It looks like AMC's really it's starting to creep back to that 6% mark, which sucks. But GME is sitting at 0.44% of a positive. That's good for GME. AMC is just sitting in the wrong area, and this is just my opinion. It should be a lot higher. It's down a fair bit from last week. Yeah. I mean, it sucks that we are seeing it. We are seeing that decrease over these number of days, and I understand, seeing any type of decrease, but this is basically a number of things. You're seeing the market that's down. You're seeing people that are basically looking to just sell off their positions because they're tired of waiting for AMC to jump when there's a lot of other positions to put little pieces of money into and gain 50%. I understand. I feel the same way, but we should have been way up on this. We should have been gaining, 50, 100% at some points. And you've seen GME, you've seen Kosh, you've seen Rocket, you've seen a lot of different positions end up increasing 100%, 50, 100%, but AMC is stuck at below 20%. It had one day to where it increased 25%, and that was kind of by luck, to tell you the truth, because it did go a little bit lower in the after hours market, which would have pushed it below 20%. And it sucks to see that, because AMC has a lot of potential in order to increase, and should have had more potential than at least cost. I don't understand why cost jumped up 100% when AMC can't push up 100%. Why? Because it's being manipulated at a massive scale. And I hate being that person that always tells people about it. Like I was talking about AMC, with some people recently, and I was talking about I was talking about AMC, they were talking about a bunch of different other stocks, because obviously I have a large portion into AMC. They understand what the potential gain could be, but they don't like hearing the fact that I say that things are being manipulated. It's more of like, that conspiracy theorist. I'm talking about all of these things that isn't happening type of thing. Like, that's what they're thinking. They're like, oh, well, this isn't happening. Like, it's not true. They're not manipulating the market. And then I express all the data, and they're like, yeah, I see your point. I can see that, there's 0 short shares available at times. There's 4 million short shares available in 1 minute, and then all of a sudden there's 0 or like 20,000, or, you see the stock price drop in a crazy fashion to where people are still holding on to a lot of their positions, so it doesn't really make sense. You see a massive amount of shorts going on, naked shorts, all of these things, and I express all of that, but it still looks like it's more of a myth than anything for some people. But for people that are in it, they understand what's going on. Obviously, there's so much potential here, and we should have been increasing 20, 30, 40, 50% daily rather than this overall, 10% gain or 15% gain. It's ridiculous. It's very possible that confirmation bias and FOMO are driving us to hold for something that will never happen. I can't say that that's true. If we're looking for a full squeeze, then yeah, I can say that that's a possibility. Full squeezes are very tough to get done because you need a lot of support in order to get a squeeze done. You need institutional support. You need hedge fund support as well. You need hedge funds to do the right thing and cover their shorts rather than just be ignorant and hold on to their positions and continue to double down and triple down and all of those things, which they're still doing. You also need people to buy into it. So you need all of these things to go right. And you also need high interest to squeeze them out of their position. It's not just about them doing the right thing. The hedge funds covering their shorts, it's about them squeezed out of those positions. And if they can get squeezed out of those positions, that's where you see things like GameStop happen, where they had high amount of interest, a high amount of shorted shares that were out there, 140%, which is ridiculous. And they ended up getting squeezed out of their position. And that's what we need to happen with AMC. The only thing is that I don't believe that that's going to happen. I don't believe that we're going to be able to squeeze them out of their position. They're going to hold on with low interest, continue to drive people out of this price, continue to make money on the way down as they're starting to short higher and higher. So if they end up shorting at a higher point and it decreases quite a bit, they're making their money back as the stock does go up, as they cover other shorts. So no matter what, they're going to continue to make their money back, and they're going to chip away at that. They're going to continue to short it and continue to hold on to a very large number of short positions. But they're making their money back as the stock goes up and down, while we're told to hold. We're told to hold all day, every day, and that's not making us a crazy amount of money while they're manipulating the stock, understanding exactly when it will drop. And I didn't mean the rhyme there, but I did. I'm a lyrical genius. So I totally agree with you there. I agree with you that it could be a possibility for the squeeze, but for an overall increase, I think it's definitely a different story. The stock price should be above 15. I thought that it was between $10 and $15 where it was with the amount of people holding. And if the people still continue to hold, it should be around $10 to $15. If not $20, it should be up in that range, just based on the amount of people that are holding this position. Jesus. Oh, there's children awake. How much money do I make? I can be transparent. I would say in 2020, it was around 226. I have to check because I haven't fully done my taxes yet. But I know it's over 200,000. For 2021, it's going to be probably over 300 plus. For me alone, family is probably going to be a lot more. But that's why I was a little bit skeptical about. In 2019, it was a lot less, and I was able to qualify for the stimulus check because trading in the stock market and YouTube wasn't really. I mean, it gave me a pretty good income, just not as much. I didn't take it out, so I took a lot of the money out in 2020, which ended up factoring into the 2020 taxes. But yeah, 2019 was able to qualify for the stimulus check, and that's why I thought that I would have to file my taxes. I wouldn't be able to qualify for this stimulus check, but they automatically put it in my bank account. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll take it. If you're gonna give me the money, I'll take it. So tell me your secrets. I mean, I'm trying to tell people a lot of things here, not just my secrets, but the secret to success. I mean, first of all, success is, you know, what you make of it. You know, if you feel as though you're successful making $30,000 a year, then you're successful. You know, I love people that can be able to, you know, save some of their money and still be able to invest in the right areas, making a lower amount of money, because then you show a lot of people that are making $20,000, $30,000 a year or less than that, that they can still invest at these lower and lower salaries, and you don't need a ton. So I love that. And that's what I'm trying to teach, is really just to understand how much you can make, how to limit losses, understand streams of income. If you can build streams of income, you'll be very successful. I wouldn't say it's successful, but making 200, that's successful. No, I would say anybody that's making, you know, $30,000 and you're comfortable and you find ways to be there for your family. Success could come in many forms. Thank you, Mike Reed, for the super chat. By the way, I missed that completely, but thank you for the $5. I really appreciate that. But success is definitely something that, you know, is more self-driven. Is more like, hey, I'm successful because I'm there for my family. I'm successful because, you know, I'm able to provide for my family. I'm successful because, you know, I don't know, I'm a semi-pro football player. Whatever you feel success is, then that will be, you know, why you're successful. And it's all based on your feelings. I mean, that's the way that I feel, at least. I thought I was successful when I was making $30,000 a year. Once I finished college, I felt I was successful. My family nobody in my family ever finished college, ever went to college. So finishing college was something that was huge. Being able to go to another school and get 2 more degrees was huge. Going and getting my master's degree was huge. So all of the things that I'm doing, I feel, is making me more and more successful. But I felt like I was a success the minute that I went to college. So it was definitely something where success is different in everybody's book. 200K sounds good to me. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I like to create multiple streams of income. I would like to be at a lot more. The thing that we have is we spend a lot on daycare. We spend a ton on a lot of things. So obviously, once that all goes off, you know, comes off the table, then you end up investing a lot more. But, you know, we're paying for a ton every single month. Like, I'm always amazed when I look at my budgets, look at my my spreadsheets, and see what I brought in, what we all brought in, and what goes out, because it's pretty crazy. Thank you for the super chat, Matt. Peloquin. Peloquin? Did I say that right? Peloquin? Success has no number. Warning, bud. Just tuning in. AMC is getting manipulated from the hedges. It's clear as day. I'm going to average up 4,500 shares. That's amazing. That is absolutely phenomenal to be able to put that much money into it, put that much heart into averaging up. I never want to average up. If I put a lot of money into it, I would love to average down and be at the lowest possible point, to where even if I do have a wash sale cost basis, that wash sale cost basis is way lower than what the overall low is. So I can never get to that point. But yeah, I mean, if you have that much faith in AMC, I do have a lot of faith in AMC. I just never like to average up because then it ruins my cost basis. I understand you did gain money on the way up, but it does ruin where your cost basis actually is and how much you can gain there. Basically saying that for you to lose money and it does go down more, then you end up losing a lot more. It'll be a quicker drop for you than anybody else. But never really like to average up. But that's good to hear that you do have faith in AMC. I like to hear that people do have a lot of faith in AMC. I have faith in AMC, but like I said, I don't want to raise my cost average. I want to lower it as much as I possibly can. Because there are people that are in at $7, there are people that are in at $5, people that are in at $2, and I would love to be in their shoes, because if I was able to invest in that at $2, knowing that it was going to be pumped to this height, it would have been really good. Thank you, Dante, for joining the Discord group, for joining the Patreon, joining the Profit Hands group. I appreciate that a lot. If you are watching right now, I need to turn off vibration. We have 1,095 people in here. If you guys are interested, I created a new YouTube Shorts channel for stocks and personal finance and things like that. I will try and do quick stimulus updates on there. I feel like that will be the best bet of doing that. I think with that, we'll be able to understand the ins and outs of different stocks, quick forums, and also I wanted to see how much you can make with YouTube Shorts. Is it going to be something that you can make a substantial amount? I've heard that they haven't found a way to monetize YouTube Shorts yet. So I want to see how much you can make with them and how much you can make in the first month of uploading videos consistently. So help me get to 1,000 subscribers over there. I have 112,000 subscribers over here, so I feel like it shouldn't be difficult. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button over there and watch a couple of videos. Need to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which may be difficult with 1-minute videos. So go over there, subscribe, and we should be good. But I think to answer the question, or not really a question, but just talk about it, AMC is being manipulated, I believe, a lot. And they're going to continue to do this because hedge funds control as much as possible. And the thing that we're doing as people that are just holding on to it, and I said it before, is the fact that we're not making as much money as we can, while the hedge funds are manipulating it and being able to bring that stock price down. They short the price to Kingdom Come and end up making money on those shorts from $14, from this $14.87 mark. They can short this all the way down to maybe $12, right? At a large scale, they invest or they short it in like a crazy amount of shorted shares, right? And then they make all their money back here. They sell or they buy back those shorts where it does increase in price, and they basically do the same thing. They short it to Kingdom Come as they build up all of these different short positions that are out there, 4 million, 5 million short positions, short the hell out of the stock, bring the stock down, end up making money off those short positions. So no matter what, they'll end up getting to a point to where they break even, and then they can cover all of their shorts. And if the stock price does go up, it's going to be something where they're completely out of this. And we just need to make sure that we know when that day is coming, because it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. They're shorting it to make money, to break even, or to make a lot more money on the way down. And then what they will do is they'll cover as much as they can, and then they'll short as much as they can in order to continue to bring that price down, to drop it from $30, where it does get up to $30, because it will eventually get up to $30, and it will get up to or $20 or $30. And if it does get up to that point, they're going to short the hell out of it with like millions and millions of shares, and basically gain a ton of money off of those shorts as they continue to cover those. So I think it's going to be a wild ride, but I think we can come out on top. It's just they're going to continue to make money as these days go on, as these months go on, as the year goes on. So it's going to be a little bit tough to take in, knowing that they are making money. But as long as we can profit in the end, I think it's going to be pretty big. I'd buy more if I wasn't so committed to the AUY, because everything is rigged for them and against us. Yeah, exactly right. Everything is rigged against us, because if they have the money, they're going to spend the money in the right areas that help them, not help us. So it sucks that we can't get any type of help at all, even when we have government help. It's not really government help. Like we're not getting anything there. They may say, "Oh, we're implementing a new rule," but that rule is not going to be something that is taken seriously, I guess. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Off to charting. Thank you for your response. I know averaging up is not always ideal, but I never had more faith in a stock. I've been day trading full time for 5 years now. Have an amazing day. You too. You too. You definitely have an amazing day as well. Thank you for the super chat. My voice just cracked, but thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I could tell you that I believe in this stock as well. This is why when you've seen it drop low, I had more faith in this than I did in GME. And I understand GME did, jump up from $46 to $350 after, a little bit of a bumpy ride. But I have way more faith in AMC and where they can go, and looking to gain a pretty decent profit out of it. And if I had money that cleared in here and it dropped below my cost basis, I would continue to buy more positions, more shares of AMC. And this is where people are like, hey, are you making any other trades besides AMC and GME, or AMC and Rocket, or whatever you're in? I'm like, no, because I have so much faith in AMC that I'm going to invest pretty much close to the whole boat, and obviously look to limit losses there, but I'm looking to invest as much as I possibly can in order to make as much as I possibly can there. So it's definitely something that I believe in as well. You have a good day too. It's great that you were day trading for 5 years. I love day trading. And I know you are busy. Please, can you talk about your lending program on Weebull? I think a lot of people are letting their shares be shorted. I don't know about that. So basically, you're saying that Weebull has a share lending program to where they're lending a lot of their AMC shares to other people. I didn't know about that. Let me look that up. Oh, is this something that came up on Reddit? What is the stock lending program? Stock lending program provides you with an opportunity to earn extra income on the fully paid stocks held in your account by allowing Weebull to borrow certain stocks. While your shares are on loan, you will be paid an income that is accrued daily and credited to your account on a monthly basis. Once you have participated in this program, Apex or our clearing firm will identify fully paid stocks in your account as in demand according to the market. The interest rate is determined by the market, thus it may vary. Lending your stocks is calculated using an equation. Daily interest earned, number of shares on the loan, stock price. Okay. For example, suppose you have 5,000 shares of ABC. One day, the stock price of ABC is at $100 and the interest rate is at 8%. If you have participated in the stock lending income program, you will automatically lend your shares of stock according to the demand of the market. Total interest for lending these shares, 5,000 shares times 100 times 8%. Divided by 360 is $111. You will receive about 15% of the total interest. So 16%, 16.67%. That's interesting. The stock lending income program. You have to have that enabled. Is that automatically enabled? I don't see that it says it's automatically enabled once you opt in. So people aren't automatically opting into that. But that is very interesting with the fact that you're lending your shares. E-Trade runs the same type of stock lending program. So a lot of Weebull is automatically on. You have to go in and turn it off. Is that the same thing with every other program? Yes. Sounds like it's auto. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know how that could. I would imagine that Weebull is not. I can't say that because everything's backed by the hedge funds and big banks and big money. It's hard to find as well. Huh. Oh, so we did have some money that deposited. We did have some money that cleared. So what did it clear at? 8:30? We had. I don't understand why we only have $2,000 that cleared, not $2,400. Huh. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, I'll have to look into that a lot more. I'll have to look into that a lot more. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Mike Reed. Since I was very new to um, Weebull, I have to figure this out. Who are we lending the shares to? I turned mine off. Yeah, I probably need to turn mine off as well. But yeah, thank you for letting me know that because that's really interesting. I mean, extremely interesting. And I need to read up on that and maybe create a YouTube short video about it and let people know so that it does go out maybe on a little bit of a massive scale if we can talk about it there. If the video does get pushed by YouTube, I'm not 100% sure, but I need to hit an ad because I haven't hit an ad in a while. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We have 1,126 people in here. You know, we should have 600, 700 likes. You know, hit that like button. Also, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. And I have a YouTube Shorts channel. If you're new to my channel or if you've been watching my channel for a while, go over and subscribe to the YouTube Shorts channel. I'm going to be uploading a bunch of things. I talked about ZOM this morning and where I plan on, you know, moving in with ZOM. They are at 190, which is a great look there. Would love to see them continue to decrease because I want to get in at a certain price, maybe at 170, 166, something like that. That would be amazing. And even lower if possible. But I do see them having some sort of an increase. My mouse battery is kind of low, so it might not last me 2 more hours. No wonder they're able to short the stock, bro. Yeah, you're lending it. You're lending it for shorting. Well, with Weebull, I guess with the 200 shares, that's a possibility. Yes, because I don't believe I turned it off. I will continue to. I will look into that. That's in my notes, so I will turn that off. The more greater your position, the more you're helping the hedge fund short. True. If you have it, easier to turn off on your phone, Matt. Is it? Well, my phone is kind of occupied, but I will turn it off as soon as this live is over, because that doesn't seem right. I mean, yes, you can gain some money from it. Stop being lazy. You should turn it off now. Okay, it's 200 shares, man. All your friends are doing it. Peer pressure at its finest. No peer pressure here. All right, let me see. Let me go into Weebull here. I don't know my. That's it. I didn't know my password, but I guess I'll. Sure. Cool watch. Thank you. Thank you. It's pretty cool. I liked it. Just like more of like, it looks like a Casio wristwatch, but then has the metal band and the metal face. It's pretty cool. I liked it when I first seen it, especially since I have all different types of watches. My wife just bought me a new watch for my birthday, and pretty good. I don't know where to go here. How do you? Oh, privacy policy. How do I terminate the stock lending program? You can exit the stock lending program anytime. If you would like to discontinue your participation in stock lending income, you can tap the stock. So if people, here we go. People are wondering how to turn this off. Here we go. So all you have to do is go here and exit program, stock lending program, exit program. So it should be very easy. I don't know how I would do this if I'm on TikTok here. Let's drop this. Can I just like pause the screen or something? I don't know. Maybe if I go somewhere else, that'll still be good. Hopefully that's the case. Let's see. Let's go to Weebull. Where do I go again? Stock lending income program. Exit program. Exit now. Boom. There we go. I'm out of it. Perfect. For anybody that's really upset with me that I wasn't making the move now. But I made the move now. So everybody's happy? Everybody happy? Don't type your password with the sound on. What? You'd be surprised. All right, let's exit that. So that's how you do it. I'm fine about that. Just that no response to my pings about AMC short interest volume. What is short AMC short interest volume? Let's look at. I know Fintel's not really reliable, is it? Um, 17% is what I'm seeing. 500,000 short shares available. 1.35% short borrow fee rate. So, I mean, I don't know how you can take that. I mean, I would probably take the short shares available as something that was being close because they are shorting this thing to hell. As long as we're seeing, hundreds of thousands or thousands rather than millions, I'm pretty sure that's close to accurate. The fact that we did see 4.9 million the one day just showed that they were looking to short as much as they could possibly short, and they did. And continue to naked short, I would imagine. Okay, so here we go. There, I got him. I think I got him. Good update. There we go. Don't do this now. Do we have another person that's in here doing this? Based on the audio, I've determined your password is Big PP Poppy 6969. That's funny. You guys are funny. The chat is undefeated. If you guys could hit that like button, get it above 600 likes, that'll be amazing. We are now at 94 subscribers for the MP Shorts YouTube channel. So thank you for getting me to that point. Let's push it to 6 more subscribers there today. If you can push it to 200, that'll be amazing. I have 112,000 subs on this channel, so I would hope that. Don't start again. Okay, so now I have to hide another person. Why do we get these people with like Ted Cruz killed whatever? Like what? Why? It's ridiculous. They don't take days off. They don't take no days off. Thank you for the super chat, cat calling your foot. They're talking about Bernie. Not Bernie, just saying. I hear you. I see it. With the SSR rule in effect, can the price still drop? Yes. They can short this thing as much as they possibly want, but they're going to short it on the uptick. Anytime they find an uptick, they're going to short it like hell. And it's going to bring the stock down. And if it does drive the price up again, they'll short it some more. So they're not going to let up by doing that. It does limit the amount that they can short by, because if it gets shorted and it starts to turn red, the candlestick starts to turn red, and then Jesus, like burping and stuff. If it starts to turn red, then they can't short it anymore. But once it turns green again, they can short it as much as they want. So they can continue. They can continue to do that um, until they basically bring us all the way down. Don't think shorters care about SSR. They don't, not at all. They will short it as much as they possibly can on the uptick or the downtick. How's Carl? He's doing pretty well. I'm going to be asking about Carl's calls on the probably tomorrow. I'm going to ask about some positions, and then I'll either release the video on Thursday or Friday. Just depends, what suggestions people give me and what I see in those suggestions. If we see some positive detail to get an entry early, then it makes sense to do it then. Or if we have some swing trades to where the entry is later, maybe we might make it on Friday, or I was going to say Saturday for some reason, or Monday. Falls deep into ZOM. I think ZOM's going to be pretty good. Oh, it is starting to make a little bit of a move. I want to see that below the 190. It's at 191. AMC is making a couple of moves up. Let's look at it closer. I haven't looked at anything closer. A couple of moves up. It did, drop down in the beginning of the day, which sucks. But, it did drop down to $11.31, where I guess people got really frightened that it was going to continue to drop back down, which we still might see some negative movement. I think that we might see a reversal. We're seeing some strength somewhere where it is, and it might end up being flat at $11, between $11 and $10, and that's fine if it stays flat between those areas and then ends up jumping up in the next coming months. If you didn't know about taxes are pushed back, so we don't have to. If you are looking to pay taxes, hopefully not with some of that money. If you're looking to pay taxes with some of that money, then you have time. God damn it. I don't understand this. I'm so tired of these people. They just create accounts and just spam the hell out of comment sections. It's ridiculous. Just voted AMC, email was sent. Block the war. Block war? Yeah. Buy the dip. It looks like the dip is pretty good, yeah. How can it pull back up? Did I say pull back up? I meant push. I don't think you can assume that shorts cannot cover. I don't think that shorts cannot cover. I think that shorts will cover. I need mods. I have a couple of mods. I do need to get some more moderators. Does anybody want to be a mod? I need to pick like 5 mods. Why is this dude ignoring my questions? Unsubscribing. I'm sorry. That was a question right there. I didn't ignore it. I'm trying to manage the chat at the moment. What is your question? Pizza. Pizza. The fun dad will be a good mod. Is the fun dad here? I'll join the Discord today for sure. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ryan. God damn it. Here we go. Can you check NDRA? Yeah, I can check NDRA. Is that your question? I wasn't ignoring it. What? I don't have anything of that ticker symbol. Maybe you typed it wrong. AMC bottom out. It could be a possibility that we are seeing more of a bottom here. We have two close touch points. I guess it's not actual touch points, but let's say ascending touch points. So that means we could be bouncing off this point here, and this may be a hard support in some cases. Every time I see you, I think about Russell Wilson. You forgot a W there. I don't like penny stocks, but let's look at something that actually looks reasonable, which is probably not reasonable here. We're seeing a lot of growth here. I'm not saying it's too early, because this is from September, but at this point, it looks like it may be something that you may have missed the boat in this case. So in the after hours market or the pre-market, you're seeing it at $1.24, and it's just being completely pumped after staying flat for a while. But if you may have missed the boat if you're looking to get into this position. Now it could continue to increase based on some news, but what I'm seeing here, I don't see any type of entry points at the moment. I would love to see a pullback, but it's way too early to see any type of pullback. It's just a complete buy up in my opinion. But that's a quick and dirty opinion, because it doesn't have too much information, too much history to go off of, and I don't know why this increase is happening. So, for life science, can you explain that GME spike last night at 6 p.m.? Typically, that's a stop hunt. The spike last night. We've had those spikes on a number of positions, not just GME, but also AMC. We've had them on cost as well, where some people showed me screenshots of AMC getting up to like $18 or something, and I was like, that's ridiculous. Endra Life Sciences. This is the name of it. It has a W at the end. It doesn't have an A. It has a W. It has an A, but it doesn't stop at A. This is Endra Life Sciences. I don't understand it. It says it, the name right here, Endra Life Sciences. This is sciences. It's abbreviation for sciences. Endra Life Sciences Inc. There's no. Don't do that. I'm done. I'm done. Done. If you're gonna unsubscribe, then unsubscribe. I'm done with you. I can't can't do it. I can't do it. Uh, don't be disrespectful, pizza. Don't be a disrespectful pizza. When Screw this pizza guy. Matt, let's talk AMC. Yeah, so like I said in my YouTube short video, I think AMC is going to have a good bounce. We're going to see something, and we are seeing a little bit of a bounce off of that $11.39, I believe. So we are seeing that we are going to have a good bounce. We're in the last like month or so, right? So from the 22nd to the 23rd, I mean, we're seeing pretty good movement upward. And, we're seeing that, pull back to the 200 EMA or at least close to it. And then we're basically seeing this really good movement. It doesn't look like bad movement. This looks like manipulated movement. This looks like manipulated movement. This looks like normal, maybe close to manipulation, but sell volume that you would see here as it does get up to certain people's break-even point or sell point or whatever it is. But this increase is definitely justified. Any of the decreases, they come with increasing rapidly, so I understand. This decrease does not make sense to me. This increase doesn't make sense to me. This one doesn't make sense to me. So we can see that pull back a little bit, and hopefully we can see that bounce off of where the $11.39 mark is. But remember, this doesn't follow any type of fundamentals or any type of patterns that we normally see, whether we see a W formation or whatever we actually see. It doesn't always follow it. We see large formations that indicate an uptrend, and it doesn't ever do it. So we just need to rely on people continuing to hold and buy as much as they can while the hedge funds continue to short as much as they want to. Time to start the workday. Best of luck to you all. Fingers crossed for a green day. Yeah, I'm there with you. How long do you think this shorting game will continue until we see actual positive momentum? Well, this shorting game will continue for a long, long time. I think they can hold this up for a year. They can hold this up for a true year, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I think they can hold this up for a full year, maybe even more than that. More dips equals more bananas. And Matt, love the dailies. Think AMC volume will be higher today. Let's see what the volume is today. So it looks like the volume right now, as we get to 30 minutes out, is only 810K. So I don't know if the volume will be higher. As the price goes lower, people do get more interested. So we might see the market open be a little bit different, but the volume is less than 1 million. A lot of times on the high days, we'll see it at 3-4 million in the pre-market. So that's why it ends up being a little bit difficult there. But yeah, I think we could see higher volume than we've seen in the past couple of days. I'll tell you that. All right, the Beast. If you say one more thing that's like that, I will unsub. If you don't give me this, you know what? Put you on a timeout, and then if it still goes on, you see a number of people that are doing the same thing. I'll unsub if you don't transfer me a Tesla. Why are we seeing all of these? The fact that I have to manage the chat is a little ridiculous. So hopefully we can see AMC open up at $12. I would have loved to seen them get back to break even, but that doesn't look like that's going to be the case with it hovering around down 6% at the moment. We could see a complete reversal, or we could see some more negative movement. But it looked like we were on the verge of seeing a little bit of a reversal, but now it's starting to push back up to down 6%. And then GME is moving in the right direction at $197. That's definitely a good deal. I'm up for that. Oh, they're just playing. Oh, it's just jokes. Okay, that's fine. I was seeing it a lot from the same person, and then I seen it from another person. I'm sure. Never mind. Why is AMC crashing again? Manipulation, plain and simple. It's manipulation. Do you like Wendy's? Like the food? I haven't been to Wendy's in a while. That actually sounds pretty good. I can go for like a junior bacon cheeseburger or something. I haven't had, I mean, I can make my own at home if I wanted to. Instead of coffee, drinks more shares of AMC. Well, I don't drink coffee. Dude, when's the squeeze supposed to happen? This is the thing about the squeeze. I don't know if we can depend on a squeeze being the case with it. I mean, if everything goes well, if everything goes as planned, yes, we can see a huge squeeze, but everything has to go as planned. Literally everything. We don't have the short interest in order to drive them out of their position, which makes no sense why we don't have the short interest to drive them out of their position. So they can hold as long as possible, sell their short positions, buy back in, or cover their short positions, end up getting more short positions, taking more short positions out at higher and higher highs to be able to drive these prices down. They're just going to continue to manipulate the stock until we give up. And there's a lot of people that are basically saying, hey, you know what? I'm done with AMC. I'm done talking about them because it's absolutely ridiculous. Do I have a daily workout? Yes, I do. I try to do as recently, I try to do a lot more, especially since, spring and summer is coming around. I feel like I'm always at this desk. Eating ain't cheating. Weebull app confuses me. I don't know how. I mean, it's so simple. Once you open it up, it has so many different things that all function off the same stock. So yeah, if you just look at the chart and you just look at what you have over here for watch lists, and you look at these three sections here, without factoring in, the RSI, because the RSI doesn't automatically show up. And I want to do like a full breakdown, if you guys are interested in that, a full breakdown of Weebull, the Weebull platform, how I set up mine, what I use these things for, and different things that you can set up in there. Would that be interesting to you guys? I'm so cold. Gusher about Wendy's nuts. I didn't even see that. But actually, let me scroll down. You like Wendy's? Good, because you're about to Wendy's nuts. Usually people will say like Wendy's, they'll be like Wendy's nuts hit your chin or something. That would be funny. Yes, can you explain the Weebull app? Okay, I will do that. I will jot that down. It's on my list. How about Arby's? I don't know about Arby's. What about Arby's? What joke is Drew Brees bought AMC? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a lot of people that are actually in AMC that... Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Wait, did I? It should be there. It's not allowing me to type. Don't know why. How do I buy on AMC? AMC dip and average down. The thing about it is, if it is dipping and it's above your cost average, it's going to be tough for you to average down. You're going to be averaging up in any case. But I think I think what you need to do is wait for it to go lower than your cost average. If you wanted to average up and buy more and more shares, you can continue to do that. That's not a bad idea. I just don't like averaging up. But if you can average up, and if you do believe in the stock, then definitely do so. We almost have 700 likes. If you guys could hit that like button, we need 9 more likes to get there. That'd be great. Man, the super chat's on here. What? Teaching some of your viewers Weebull would be like teaching a gorilla how to use a screwdriver. Or analogy. Point is, it would be useful, especially since many retail investors I've seen recently are new. I don't know where that analogy is coming from, because teaching a gorilla how to use a screwdriver is a lot easier than you think. So you're saying it would be easy? Because gorillas, monkeys, everybody they're very intelligent. They learn quick. I bought it at $8. I sold at $9. Buy in again at $7. It's like you bought at $7. Yeah, exactly. If you buy in at $8 and you sold at $9, and then you buy in again at $7, if it's the same amount of shares, yes, it's like you bought in at $7 overall. But if you bought in with the extra income that you gained from the initial investment, then technically you should be lower than where you are. So you bought in at 9, or you bought in at 8, gained $1, however many shares you had, and then you bought in at 7, but put in all of the money, your cost basis would be lower. It would be 6 something. Probably 6. Andrew Momani has a video on how to set up Weebull. Yeah, I think that's good. I've seen that Trey has a video, I think, on like the Weebull platform for like beginners or something. So I wasn't sure if it would be a benefit to everybody. That's why I asked. We have about 28 minutes. That's not accurate. 18 minutes. Profit hands. Yep. It's all about profit hands. Apes have higher IQs than bulls and bears. You're right there. GME correction back to 185. No. Where was their lowest point today? Let's see what their lowest point was today. 190. It looks like they really bounced off of it, and they fought at 192. So we'll probably see more of the same in the. We've seen a large kick getting close to that $200 mark, and then it kind of dropped off. So make sure you guys hit that like button before we jump into the market open. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're interested, and if you're interested in the new YouTube Shorts channel that I created, definitely go and check it out. I didn't set up a banner yet, but would like to get this over 1,000 subscribers. The link is in the chat. This is the YouTube Shorts channel here, and they can basically talk that through, have these videos less than a minute long, and get this over 1,000 subscribers as soon as we possibly can. Get the views up and keep it moving. So I think it's going to be good. As I create those YouTube Shorts today, And we should have a lot of people that are interested in that. So if you are interested in it, the link is pinned to the chat. So if you haven't, you should meet Trey after watching him for several weeks. I've come across as a genuinely nice guy, nice person. And bonus is that he gives unbiased info. I do. That's why I watch some of his videos, because it is more unbiased. I see everybody else that are more on the positive side of everything and never really see the negative side of things. But I like to see both. Really, obviously he's bullish on AMC and doesn't really. I think he has like 1 or 2 shares of GME, and I had a lot more shares of GME, sold those. Now I have a little bit of shares of GME, and I might end up getting back in if we see more lower lows here today. But I'm also looking to lower my cost basis on Rocket. It is at $23.33. I do want to see that push up to $24.51. Right now I have enough to put more money into it and continue to average down that stock price. That would be amazing. But we'll see how that goes. So I want to get in, get a positive look on it, and then go back and then sell and hopefully lower that cost average quite a bit. But we have 900 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. The market is going to be opening in 14 minutes. It should be good. RKT going to fly today due to something. He's a class act. He is. He's a great guy. Trace says he works, but actually just collects super chats. No, I mean, I can tell he obviously makes a ton of money from YouTube and the Discord group and all of that. Hey, what's up, Flash? Haven't seen you in a while. Flashpoint Capital in the building. Thank you for joining. How have you been? How's your investments going? And then how do you buy stocks at 4 a.m.? So with Weebull, you can actually buy stocks. You can actually trade in the pre-market at 4 a.m. If you set it up, you have to basically set up aftermarket hours trading, which is not difficult to do. It's very easy. Trey's humble and a good guy. He is. Do you recommend stop losses for AMC? I have kind of... I usually recommend stop losses in most cases, but mental stop losses. You need to basically set your mental stop losses and where the absolute low of where you will accept a stop loss. But a lot of times with AMC, if it does get above my target, that's where I'll set a stop loss. So if my target is 20 and it gets to 21 or it gets to 22 or whatever, my stop loss will be at 20. And if it stops me out, it stops me out. And then if it goes lower, I'll probably buy back in. End up making a little bit more money and go from there. I'm in the red at the moment, but they are long-term plays at least next month. I'm expecting moves. Okay, that's good. That's good. I have a couple of those as well. Especially Rocket. You don't see Rocket's at $1,347 of a loss. AMC continues to drop down. It was at $900 of a gain, but now it's it's starting to move up a little bit, but now it's at $450 worth of a gain. AMC over in my Fidelity account is around $4,000 some odd dollars, but hopefully we see some good movement. That would be great. Someone just said something. Just subscribed. Good info and good vibe. I'll stick around. Thanks for the info. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the videos, because obviously you have to choose a video, and I'm glad that my thumbnail can draw someone in, and the information can keep you here. So thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I talk about CCIV. What has CCIV done lately? I know I wanted to get in CCIV when they were down at like 20, but let's see what 3 months looks like. So for 3 months, you could see that it did have this massive increase to where it did decrease quite a bit, where a lot of people were getting very upset. And I think I wanted to get in. I was talking about 30 or something, and then I was watching it and seeing that it was going down. So I wanted to really get in at 20. And that looks like that will be the absolute low. So if it does go down to 20 again, probably will end up making a move in there, and letting it sit for a little bit as a swing trade. Not a crazy amount, just a little bit decent. It has been quiet, I'll tell you that. It moved from 20 to $33, which was definitely huge. I think 33, 32, 90, 95. It had one touch point. But then you had this decrease that you've seen over a number of days down to $26. So I got lucky on Rocket. I bought in at 23. Called just before it jumped to 29. Wow. Yeah, I'm not an options person. I need to get into options. DLPN. Dolphin. So we have 9 minutes until the market opens. That looks like a pump. Nope. That's not happening for me. That looks like a massive pump, in my opinion. It's up 130%, and it looks like it's diving a little bit. So yeah, you can see that's a 2-hour ticker symbol. So let's look at a couple of, yeah, exactly. So you had that massive pump to where it jumped up to $14.72, and just slowly started to fall down. And that's probably what you'll see more of the same. I can't give my opinion as to a great investment. That's a miss. If you've seen this large increase and you couldn't get in at $6 or $7, then you're not going to really gain much. I would stay away, in my opinion. It's just a pump, and it's probably going to dump here. It looks like AMC is now back up to 8% down. That's crazy. I talked about TKAT and how that was more of a pump as well, and at that point you missed it as well. Mavis looks pretty good this morning, up 1.45%, was up to a high of $18.40. That's one of Carl's calls, so it's a long-term solution there, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I think they can push $20, $25 easily, and possibly in the long term gain a lot more than that. So hopefully we see that as well. All your option segment cat calls. Well, right now I already have Carl's calls, which is more of his stock calls, not just like and like options plays or anything. But Carl picks some stocks. Well, we pick stocks in the Discord group. Anybody in the Discord group, we pick new stocks, and that's AMC. Yeah, we pick brand new stocks, and then sorry, just trying to go through some stuff. And then Carl will pick it based on treats, and we'll invest into it, or I'll invest into it to see what if he can make more money than, like, say, an average index fund or something. Yeah, it looks like hedge funds are looking to scare off paper hands. They always want you to pay for more exclusivities. By the end of it all, you're like You're like at $150 sub. What? Anyways, I'm gonna hit an ad right now because I don't really hit too many ads during the during these streams. I need to do more. It should be around every 30 minutes, but I just forget sometimes. Time just flies as I'm talking. So, yeah. Do you think it will drop again today? Yesterday was a great day to buy shares. It's looking like it. GME is looking a little bit better, up 1.29%, 1.3% basically. AMC is looking bad at, down 7.45%, down to 1150. And they're looking to continue to drive people out of these positions. I'm not getting scared of it. I'm continuing to hold. I understand what this value is, and this is why I hold more money, and I will continue to hold more money so that I can average it down. If I could find a way to average it down and be able to make money out of the equation, have a lot of shares, and be able to quickly make some day trades and bring that stock price down, or not the stock price, bring my cost average down, I'm fine with that, because I'm going to do the same thing for Rocket. Rocket's going to be a huge move for me, and hopefully we can see some positive movement there in my cost basis. Right now we're sitting at $23.27, down $1,362. So instead of $1,450, now we're moving on up, right? AMC is moving the opposite direction, but that's okay. That's fine. AMC at least $20 company. No point in selling really, unless you got some profits to secure. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing that really irks me, is the fact that my normal process is to sell at the highs and buy at the lows, right? But I'm not really doing that. With the fear of missing out, I'm holding on to the position because you never know what could happen. We have about 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the market opens. I'm so cold down here, it's ridiculous. It gets so warm upstairs, but it gets so cold down here, so I can't really do anything about it. I mean, I have a fireplace over there, but I don't ever use it. My strategy is better. I buy high and sell low. That's the perfect strategy. Especially if you're looking to just give money away. That's like giving to charity, basically. I mean, there's nothing wrong with giving to charity. Let me look at this. There we go. I totally missed Twitch. So we have one person viewing over on Twitch right now. We have one person viewing over on Twitch. Thank you for viewing over there. I stream everywhere. Remember that we have the MP Shorts channel. We have 112 subscribers. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button, everybody that did so. If you are interested in subscribing, make sure that you look at the pinned comment in the chat. That's my new Shorts channel. And I'm glad we got over 100 subscribers today, and I would love to, if we can push 200, that would be amazing. But yeah, looking to get that to 1,000 subscribers, and looking to post a lot more videos over there, because they're going to be short form. What do you think about SRT? So let's look at this. So we can see that they're up 231% yesterday, which is huge. We have 1 minute, so let me do a quick. That's crazy to see that they're up so much. It looks like a huge pump, but they were up 231% yesterday, so that's really big. The good thing is we didn't see that drop. We did see it hover, around $6 or so, $6, between $6 and $7. But now we're seeing in the after hours market and pre-market that we are doing the same. So it looks really good. I don't know if we will continue to see an increase or a drop, but I don't know what's the reason for all of this. So I personally, when I do see an increase like that, I stay away because I miss the boat. Anytime I see this increase and I catch it at $3, yes, I'm going to drive it on the way up. I'm going to ride it out, you know, with 100, 200, or however many shares. But let's get back into AMC. Let's see what AMC is doing. It's now open. Let's look at what the initial ticker is doing. So we have this 1 minute, 1 minute candlestick, and typically we see it break past certain levels. So we have a lot of sell orders coming in at $11.61, $11.58. A lot of buy orders coming in at $11.30. And we don't really have any buy walls set up here. People are interested to see how low it's getting to before they actually make a move to buy. Rocket for me is starting to decrease quite a bit, which sucks. It looks like Weebull starting to freeze a little bit. GME is making a little bit of a decrease all the way down to 194. That's huge. And then it's starting to show that it has buying power by showing that more of a hammer candlestick, but it's not really showing anything positive here. Oh, there we go. Now we're seeing that hammer candlestick come into effect to where it did open lower, and looks like it's going to close higher in that case. Definitely making a little bit of a move. That's good to see with GME. AMC is still moving downward. This may be a point. It is being oversold like crazy. Look at this on the RSI, continuing to be oversold, not really adjusting at all. It's continuing to be oversold, which means that we have a lot of manipulation happening here. A lot of manipulation. ZOM at $1.88. ZOM at $1.83. That looks really good. Let me see what they go to, because we might see some more movement here. But I think I should have 100 shares set up as a market order, maybe 200. That's not a lot, right? ZOM at $1.80. I'm looking to only do 200 because I may average down some more as it does go lower, in my opinion. But I think ZOM looks pretty good down here. It looks like it has a lot of buying power. It does have selling power at a lot of selling power down there. So yeah, I'm still looking for it to go a little bit lower. AMC, yeah, you see all these sell orders that are coming in, but you do have some buy orders that could change that. Sucks that I missed it at $1.80. You know what? I'll make some moves with 200 shares. If it does go a little bit lower, then I'll buy a little bit more. But I think that's going to be one that I have 0 day trades left. I know. Come on, what the? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, well, that's fine. That works. I'll take it. I can't day trade today, but I can actually get into it. So, have you talked about this spike after hours for GME? When did I get in? $1.87. That's fine. That'll work. If it does go lower and it goes to 170, I'll definitely get into it again. It looks like GME is making a huge turn with this. This is definitely a good deal. Seeing that making a huge turn it's at 200, 201. Seeing cost at 2. Wow, that's making a huge move as well. Rocket is also making a huge move. It's starting to come back a little bit, but it was making a huge move. You do see GME or AMC that's making a little bit of a move. Let's see if we can turn that around. AMC is recovering, that's good, but Rocket is definitely flying. I hope that we can continue to see that increase. What sucks is that I wanted to, oh wow, that's cost. I was getting excited there. I thought they were at 24.90. I was gonna say they're way above where I wanted them to be. Meme stocks look like they're running. Yeah, it looks like they're starting to take control. AMC is still being heavily manipulated here. There's no reason why it's decreasing. Everything else is finding a way to increase, but AMC is making moves downward. So we need to continue to see that drive up. GME is creating these large, wide candlesticks. It's huge. They're getting bigger and bigger, which that's crazy. Cost, that's starting to decrease a little bit, but it was making a little bit of a move. Rocket is still making a pretty decent move here. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's what I want to see. Dom is making a little bit of a move up, making me negative at times. But like I said, I only invested in 200 shares because I wanted to see where it does go to. And I will invest into more shares as time goes on. So yeah, AMC is starting to make a little bit of a move down, which does suck. Rocket is starting to make a move back down. Remember, these 15 moving averages come into play. Once you see this pull away so far, it doesn't stay far away. I understand it did, end up increasing here, but we're going to see that pull back a little bit, whether the 15 moving average comes up to the stock price, or stock price comes back to the 15 moving average. But you are going to see that. What's good is I love to see this run. It's continuing to run. Let's continue to go here, because it's definitely great. People that bought in maybe at $23 or $22.99, whatever it actually is. I bought RKT YOLO calls yesterday going brr. Do you think what do you think will happen with SNDL? What is SNDL doing right now? It looks like SNDL is decreasing. I think they're going to stay on the same trend of cannabis stocks. All cannabis stocks are going to follow each other. So that's what I'm thinking there. Come on, Rocket. Come on, Rocket. Recover. We just need them keep going. I understand that the 15 moving average is starting to pull away from these indicators. I understand, but we needed to continue to go up. SNDL is a potential money maker. Got to be patient with it, though. I would agree. Anything that's cannabis related, I think, is a money maker. I think that as it starts to continue to go lower, it may be more of a time to jump in, right? So I would agree as well. I appreciate your balanced reviews. No problem. That's what I try and do, is really just break things down as I see it on my watch list. And whether we're talking about Mavis, which is actually making some really good moves here. So good pick, Carl. You're still doing a good job. I'm not mad at you yet. Rocket, come on. Rocket's making some positive moves here. It looks like it's being overbought, but I don't care. It doesn't need to be overbought. We need it to continue to be bought, and I'll be happy. The GME is back down to 196, but did have a little bit of a run here. So you might see some fluctuation. You might see some good movement to where you can make a little bit of money out of it, or hold on for dear life. But yeah, we have 963 people in here with 800 likes. If you guys can hit that like button, get it up to maybe 850. 900 likes, that would be amazing. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord group, link is in the description. It's the first link in the description. It does cost $5, but that drives away a lot of the people that just come and go and look for stock advice and really don't give any. So for the people that are really interested, looks like AMC is making a run. I did see that I had some lag a little bit, but it looks like AMC is making more of a run, pushing up to $11.77, a high of $11.77. That's really good. Love to see it keep running here, keep running. Let's go. Love to see when that the chart ends up shifting. When it shifts, it makes it look like it's moving a lot, but it's actually not moving as much as it is. But still, $11.79. A lot of people want to buy in more shares, keep buying, keep lowering their cost average, whatever they can do as they have stimulus money, drive this price up. What's a good entry point for ZOM? I think it's close to where it is now. So I'm going to actually buy 100 more shares of ZOM at this moment. I understand. Buy 100 more shares of ZOM there. So I have an average price of 184. I just got a notification where it was filled. Where was it filled at? Sometimes the market orders don't really actually get you filled. I'm at the right price. So $1.80, that's good. And if I continue to see that go down, I'll continue to add more. So that's basically my strategy for ZOM right now, is to lower that cost basis by adding into it and not really knowing where the true bottom actually is, where it will bottom out. But it did get to 180, and that's a great move for me, especially since my cost basis is now $1.84. I can gain a decent amount from there, you know? So that's a good deal, in my opinion. That's where I got in last time, was 189, and then lowered it to 186. So right now I'm sitting at an average price of 184. Its current price is 184, 183. It's fluctuating between the two, so that's always good. I think a good price is actually now. So thank you for answering. Set my order for 180. Let's see if I get one. Yeah, I'm hoping that you can get down there. It looks like it tried to touch multiple times, but it looks like now it's climbing. So hopefully you were able to see that when I made my buy, because it is starting to climb a little bit. It's starting to pull back. So we might see that stair stepping on the way down, and it may be to a point to where you might want to set half of your order at 180, because it might go down to 170, and I'm looking to lower that even more. So I should have bought 200 more shares so that I can even it out and split the difference between the two, but that's fine. Rocket going 10%. Wow, that's making a huge move here. Rocket's looking pretty dang good right now. Pretty dang good right now. I'm not mad at him. The only thing that I'm mad at is that I don't have any day trades left, because I would have taken advantage of this day trade situation right now. It would have been huge, but I have day trades tomorrow that I can use. It sucks that I don't have 25,000 in this account. SSR today, let's go. So we have about a little over 15 minutes, I think like 17 minutes for this stream. I'm not going to be streaming for the whole time, which does suck. I know people want me to stream and continue to talk over different situations, but gotta get some stuff done. Buying ZOM now looks like a bit of a chase. Yes, at the moment right now it does look like a little bit of a chase. At that moment it did look like a chase. I would say right now I don't think it's a chase. I think we're close to where it's consolidating at 184, and I don't know if we will continue to see this downward movement. We might see some positive movement as the days go on, but either way, I'm looking to get in more shares a little bit lower. So if it does end up pulling back, that will be really good. But 180 is a great price to get into right now. It does look like it's starting a stair stepping, but the thing is we're not seeing those green movements that we would see for a true stair step. So Mavis is going up. Yes, it's at $18.86. That looks really good. Carl's like, I heard that Mavis is going up, so I'm gonna get on the table over here. I don't know if you could see him, but that's what Carl said. I heard that Mavis is going up, so I got interested. Well, it's interesting, man. It's very interesting. Thank you for the Mavis pick. Thank you. All right, well, you have to get down though. I can't have you up here right now. Do I know anything about SPY? I don't really invest in SPY. No, I don't. I can't say. Matt, why haven't you lowered your cost average in Rocket? The problem is I would have. I was looking to get in and get out. This is what I would typically do, is get in and then, you know, sell at these high points, just to be able to lower that cost average while also maintaining the money that I have in the account. The problem is if I go to my account out of a position, but I could buy into it. I just didn't want to put more money into Rocket and hold more money into Rocket, you know, because right now I think it's sitting at $8,000 that I put into Rocket itself. Total cost was $7,300, and right now the market value is $6,112. So I do see some potential in where Rocket is, but the thing is that I can't do anything to continue to lower that cost basis, because right now I could have lowered it at $23, added in maybe I don't know, 100 more shares, something like that. I could have added in a lot more shares, but I didn't. I decided to hold off because I don't want to hold it overnight and do that. So it sucks, but I have a strategy with Rocket. It's obviously it's working out. It's just not at the best point that it could be, if that makes sense. AMC it's moving up. It's still down basically 5%, but it's moving up, making that move. We can see the 200, the 15 moving average looking to cross over the 200 EMA, which is definitely an indication of that uptrend, and we can continue to see that uptrend as time goes on. GME is now down to 189, 190. That's crazy. It went down to 189 of a low. It completely fell off. It looked good for a while, completely fell off for a little bit. And cost did the same thing. Cost completely fell off, went up to $25 and dropped down to 23 in a matter of minutes. That's huge. Rocket, let's hope we can see some positive movement here and continue to see that on the uptrend. It's starting to, you know, take over at this point. You can see this decreasing, and it may be decreasing just based on the overall market. It looks like the overall market is kind of tanking at this point. You can see that ZOM is down 8%. You can see that Tesla's down 0.5%. It's continuing to drop down. Meat Tech 3D, that's really spotty movement. I don't even know why this is on here anymore. It's because of the IPO, I guess. Mavis is up, but hopefully we don't see that end up decreasing because of the market. There's a lot of pieces that are decreasing because of the overall. That's what's happening there. So. Like the big money corps are trolling us. No, I wouldn't say that. I would say it's just the hedge funds working it, and also the overall market collapsing. And it might be to the point to where they're like, hey, you know what? Hedge funds are struggling. Some hedge funds are struggling. We need to find a way for them to make money, and they have their pockets, or they have their hands in other people's pockets to basically say, hey, let's sell a large amount of shares, lower the stock price, let's short some shares to lower the stock price. And they're looking to help out other hedge funds. And you know, hedge funds are looking to help out these hedge funds to continue to lower the price, make it a red day across the board. So it looks like it's going to be kind of a bloodbath here. I just hope that Rocket stays up, them get back up to where they should be. You know, obviously 25, 26, 27, $30, that would be amazing. But yeah. It's actually scary how TAT is doing. What are they doing? Are they continuing to go up? It is continuing to move. It is continuing to move. That's definitely good. Where they're going and how they are moving is interesting. Can we see some predictability with this? Possibly. I don't have any day trades left in order to move in and out of this position, but it's something that I could, take advantage of the very large movement. A low of $58 and a high of $71. Like, come on, you could take advantage of that movement very easily, and that's why I will put it on some list. No, I tend to put everything on this list just to see how it's moving and take advantage of the day trades. I can't do any day trades right now. I think I'm going to do the watching on YouTube and Twitch. Let's go. Thank you for supporting me in both areas. Me too. That's awesome. It is awesome. I like it. I like the support. Got 81 followers on Twitch. That's amazing. 4 viewers right now. 800 people watching over on YouTube. That's definitely good. I appreciate all the viewers, any activity that we do have. AMC is going to 16 and stop. I sold my swing positions yesterday because they started to dip. I understand. If you took some profits, you definitely did a great job. Anybody that takes profits is amazing. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. If you want to take your profit, then take your profit. If it's me, if I'm talking you out of it, it's crazy what they are doing. It's amazing that we have not seen a fall off yet. $63 up to $68. Get a quick turnaround, get a quick $300 or $400 or whatever. You'll be good. A little weird. But yeah, that looks very interesting to me. AMC still down 5%. Making moves up though. It's good. We're seeing RKT getting very close to where my older profit target was, or not profit target, but I guess where my older investment was, because I initially invested another 30 shares at $24.51, looking to lower that cost basis, which I did. And I'm kind of upset that I didn't lower my cost basis here and hold for a while, but I couldn't sell today in order to do that. So it's good that it's moving up. I like this today or the next day. I don't know. With how this is moving, it's looking like it's going to be like a 50% gain today, which would be great. Yeah. Sorry, that's not even, I mean, that's what I'm looking for. No, not to be up 6%. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I know it's buffering. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna have to end this. Guys, if you want to join the Discord group, hit the link in the description. It's the first link in the description. I have to go either way, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, hit that link, sign up. It's only $5. Also, if you want to join the new YouTube Shorts channel, make sure you hit that link in the chat. It's the pinned link, and it's also in the description as well. And subscribe to that, because I will be uploading some things as the day goes on, as we do see what is happening, and when some great investment points or buy-in points and things like that. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. So I'll catch you guys in the next stream. This is so laggy. I don't understand it. I need better internet, even though I have the best internet, apparently the best internet. So I'll see you guys in the next stream.